Hi guys, Tim Shea here with the Shea Group Realty of Keller Williams in Beverly, Massachusetts. I'm here with another Hump Day helper, helping you stay connected and get to know your neighborhood. I'm here with a trusted friend and a great resource, Kevin McCullough of Mazow McCullough PC. Kevin, thanks so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me, Tim.
So Kevin, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? You're from around the area?
Yeah, I'm the youngest of 10 children from 2 different marriages. Grew up here on the North Shore of Massachusetts. Attended Lynn Public Schools, graduated from Lynn English High School. Later went on to college at Plymouth State College up in New Hampshire and went to law school at New England School of Law in Boston.
Very nice, very nice. And we're actually in front of your, not this building, but literally right next door, we're in front of your office, Mazow McCullough.
Yeah, we're right here at 10 Derby Square, right in Old Town Hall.
And how long have you been established there for?
My partner and I have been in Salem for just over 10 years.
Okay.
We've been in business together for just over 15 years, but 10 years at this location.
Okay, all right. And what kind of work do you guys specifically do? Your personal injury attorneys?
Yeah, we are a personal injury attorney office specializing in plaintiff personal injury. We handle wrongful death cases, nursing home cases, serious injury cases, and some consumer class action litigation as well.
Okay, all right. Any big cases that you're working on right now that might be good for the people to know about?
Yeah, some of the class action work, which can be exciting, it runs the gamut as far as the spectrum. We are finalizing a HIPAA breach of privacy violation case. That's a consumer class action case against a large medical facility in Revere. There's obviously some confidentiality to that lawsuit, but it involved a doctor and some employees at the facility stealing and accessing patient information and then posting it to the internet.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is that something that you're finding out occurs quite a bit, or?
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of these large medical providers don't have too many safety measures in place as far as employees accessing patient accounts and patient information. And there is a black market out there where people pay top dollar for the dates of birth, social security numbers, to use that information and buy products and things illegally.
Really? So if somebody feels that maybe they've been breached, maybe potentially contact you guys?
Yeah, the internet is a powerful tool, and what we're seeing as far as cases coming in, people realizing that their information has been accessed or looked at when it shouldn't be. Some of the stuff through Facebook and Instagram, these employees are taking snapshots of medical records and files, and that's how clients are finding out about it, or patients find out about it. And ironically, that's also how they can find our office here in Salem on the internet. Yeah.
That's crazy. So, we're in Salem, and Salem itself has been pretty much restaurant central. I joke with my wife and anybody else that comes to the town that you can go out to dinner here for 3 weeks straight and not hit the same restaurant. And we were talking recently that one of the cases that you're undertaking is that restaurants kind of pool the tips. I mean, maybe correct me as I'm stating incorrectly, but pool your tips. If you're a waiter or waitstaff, bartender, and you're pooling your tips, that's not necessarily legal, is that correct?
Yeah, no, that is illegal actually. In the service industry, there are some very strong rules and regulations as far as what a bar owner or restaurant owner can do, or even a manager of a facility. And invading those tips or gratuity monies for the service workers is something that they shouldn't be doing. But it is something that we're seeing frequently, where we have a case right now currently with a large local restaurant where at the end of the shift they would be doing just that. They'd be pooling the money and sharing it with not only other non-wait staff, but some managers who are paid pretty handsomely in an hourly wage, taking and invading that money for the tip money. Yeah.
Really? So if you're part of a restaurant establishment that you're pooling your tips, I've been in the industry when I was younger. I know what it's like to work really hard for that money. Definitely get a hold of Kevin. So I told you before that we're actually not right in front of your building. Your building is right over my right shoulder, but we're sitting out here in front of Old Town Hall in Salem, or what they call Salem Museum. Now, Salem is a town of museums. I mean, it's a historical place. Everywhere you go, there's some historical lesson to be had. Do you have any tidbits about this building here?
Yeah, I've got some tidbits not only about the building, but about the town. As you know, Salem is beautiful, very historic town here on the North Shore. People come from worldwide to visit. This particular structure is one of the oldest freestanding municipal buildings in the country. I believe it was built in 1816 and functioned as the offices here in Salem until 1837. It's a federal structure, federal design, very cool building. They still do a lot of the old witch hunt reenactments here all summer long. So at any point in time, we could get swept away by a pool of people going in to hold a trial to see if someone can be determined to be a witch or not. So yeah, pretty cool.
That's true. We were visiting here many years ago, and we were walking on the pedestrian mall up on top, and all of a sudden we hear these people starting to scream in period attire, and they were reenacting the trials, and they were dragging people along, and they actually brought them all here until they had a huge crowd to go ahead and actually do the reenacting of it.
Yeah.
I used to help some friends out who had the Segway place here, and I would do tours. And so do you know where the name Salem itself came from?
I don't know.
It's actually from the Hebrew word shalom. When the city was founded, they found it to be, I think it was Roger Conant, saw the city was such a peaceful place, and shalom means peace, and so he called it the city of peace. So that's how it got the name Salem, from the Hebrew word, an Arabic word.
Cool.
So Kevin, thank you so much for taking time today.
Thank you, Tim.
Why don't you tell everybody how they can get a hold of you?
Yeah, they can contact me through my website, www.helpinginjured.com. My email address is kjm@helpinginjured.com, and the office phone number 978-744-8000.
Perfect.
Thank you.
And we're sitting outside the Lobster Shanty. We're going to go see if they're open right now and grab a quick breakfast in there. Kevin,
Tim.
thanks so much.
Have a good day.
All right, you too.